Hi friends, it's Shauna from With Love from Vinyl.etsy.com and LovelyRusticWeddings.com. I make and sell glitter tumblers. I'm going to do a video today on using the tack it or tack it alternative method to do a mica cup. So you do it almost the exact same way as you would with doing the tack it for the holographic glitter, except we're going to use mica powders instead. And we're using color shifting mica powder, so we're starting with a black base coated tumbler. Now I went ahead and did the base coat on this with black epoxy to get a nice smooth finish. And we're going to take, where is it? I am using metal leafing adhesive glue that I've watered down just a little bit. I've tried the tack it. I don't know, I just don't love it. So I have it. I've tried it, the actual tack it over and over. I just can't get it to work as well for me. So anyways, right now we're just putting the glue, watered down glue. Sorry, I'm trying to keep it in the camera without making a huge mess. And I always leave a little bit of a rim at the bottom of my cup. Normally I would tape that off, but with this, before I do anything else, I'll clean it up with acetone. So I'm not too worried about it today. But you want to make sure you're doing nice even strokes, getting rid of as many of the ridges as you can. Now with the tack it, if you haven't tried it yet, or the alternative is we're doing, you're going to put it on, let it dry. Now most folks will go ahead once it's dry, and it does dry clear, most folks will go ahead and glitter or mica then right away. And I've heard a lot of people are having better luck if they do 2 layers of the adhesive before they do the glue. Or I'm sorry, the glitter. So if you're having issues getting your glitter to adhere, go ahead and try doing a second layer of the watered down tack it, and yeah, water and tack it. Okay, so right now I've got full coverage. Now I'm just going through and making sure I don't have any big bumps or ridges. I'm going to pause you guys in just a second, and I'm going to go get a piece of paper towel to clean up the rim. So I'll be right back. Okay guys, and we are back. I went ahead and let the cup dry. So this one has 2 layers of the metal leafing adhesive alternative, and it's dried clear. Now you're going to take, these are, I can't remember if I explained it or not. These are chameleon mica powders, which means you have to have the base coat in order for the color shift to happen. That's why we base coated the cups black. Now, I have noticed as I do this that I don't always like the results. There may have been some issues with the base coat that I didn't notice, which is why I started, instead of using spray paint, I started using epoxy. So if it turns out that I don't like the way that it looks, or there's so many imperfections that I just want to start over, having the dyed black epoxy base coat allows me to use acetone to quickly wipe off the layer that I'm working on and start over without having to start from scratch. But anyways, we are doing the color shift. We're going to use a fluffy brush to apply it. And it's done in 2 different steps. So the first step, you're just going to take the powder and brush it on. And you can see it's already changing from a white powder to a purplish blue. So this is the first step, and right now I'm just trying to get coverage. So I'm not worried if it's perfect. I'm not worried if there's more powder in one area than there is in others. I just want coverage for right now. And there are other ways to apply this. Some people will put it in their epoxy and apply it that way. I'm just showing you an alternative, that's all. It's nice to have options, right? So that's all that this is. If you haven't tried them, it's something that likely have everything you need at home to give it a go. As far as the Colorshift micas, these ones I got wholesale. So I don't have a supplier to offer to you, but Woody's Goodies is fabulous. I've used Woody's Goodies. I use Woody's Goodies micas as well. It just happens that these are not from there. But they have the Colorshift. I think they might be called Chameleons. Oh, you see me making a mess. But they have them. Chameleons Colorshift. Just a second to add more. Oh crap, now I'm not even sure which ones we're doing. Wouldn't that be great if I accidentally mixed? Well, if that's not the right one, we'll end up with a... Oh, it looks okay. It looks like it's the right one. I was doing a few different cups. So I had a whole little pile of them out here. So that'd be my luck. I pick up the wrong one. Then we end up with a Galaxy cup, and that's okay. And I keep papers underneath to collect whatever falls. Sometimes I'll even pick them up with my brush from the paper right onto the cup. Okay, and then once you have coverage, I go through and I just brush to make sure I didn't miss any spots. Remember, that's just the first step. Making sure I don't have any bare spots. I mean, that's pretty enough as it is, right? I mean, you see the color shift in that? Pretty enough as is. Oh, I hit you guys. Y'all should be used to it by now. So the next step, we're going to burnish it in just like you do with the, when you do the tack it method for the glitter. And I go over it first with my hand. Trying not to scratch my ring on it. My hands got so hot I can't take my ring off. My fingers are swollen. So we just keep it out of the way and try not to damage anything. Okay, so I just did that with my hand. Absolutely stunning. And now I take a piece of paper towel, and I'm brand specific on paper towels. I use that real cloth-like one. I don't know if it makes a difference because I haven't tried any other kind, but then I just take the paper towel and finish going over it, and I feel like it just takes off any of the extra powdery look that may be left over from what my hand couldn't do. And I've tried doing the burnishing with gloves on, and it just didn't get that sheen quite right. So I don't recommend using gloves. I mean, start with gloves. You're still going to need to finish with your hand at least. But there's something about the paper towel that just gives it that real beautiful finished look. Okay, and that's it. Now, I don't actually even seal mine before I put epoxy on it. So this would be ready for epoxy. Look at that. Oh my gosh, that's picking up. Okay, if you guys can see it the way that I'm seeing it in the video, It's picking up the Colorshift Gorgeous. Now you will not get that Colorshift without the black base coat. So if you have any questions, let me know. Thank you guys for watching. You have a great day.